Now, you won't believe this, James, and I can't believe that I'm saying this out loud, but Stephan Colbert, he's actually said something funny. Would you believe it? Look at this.
And, the demographics of these shows are interesting, too. It's about a third, a third, a third. It's about a third Republicans, third Democrats, third Independents. You'd think, old, people perceive me as this sort of lefty figure. I think I'm more conservative than people think. I just happen to be talking about a government in extremis.
Yeah.
And so what I'm giving you is my reaction video to the day.
James, he's a conservative, apparently.
Well, look, I'm going to give Stephan Colbert a little bit of the benefit of the doubt on this one. Now, I'm not a huge Colbert fan. But I have sort of tracked his career over the years. He's an interesting character. He really doesn't like Trump, and, let's put that to one side. But he's also one of the more actually thoughtful, if you can believe it, late night hosts out there. He's got a long Catholic background. He's more intellectually rigorous. And in the early days of Colbert, he was actually a lot less political and a lot less left wing. Now,
but they were the early days, James.
They were the early days, but I'm just saying that, you have to take into account, the whole body of somebody's work. Yeah, sure, he may have the TDS now, but I think also he comes to his positions, I'll just say, he comes to his positions probably a bit more honestly than a lot of people who are just, complete raving nutters on the topic. So I will speak up a little bit.
James, I am going to completely disagree with you. I'm going to put him in the category as a complete nutter. I mean, look at this, what went to air with his push for vaccines. Look at this.
The vaccine.
James, you cannot tell me he is not a nutter.
Oh, look, that was the stupidest, most unfunny thing that I've seen in a long time, and thank you for reminding me of that. But no, all I'm saying is that Stephan Colbert is not a dope like some of these other guys. So he may have some nutty opinions, but I don't think he's like stupid deranged like some of these other guys, like your Jimmy Kimmels and things like that, or like guys like David Letterman, who. I'm dating myself here talking about David Letterman, but was a guy who, went from being deeply funny, deeply subversive to being the most, establishment Trump derangement critic there is. So
there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's too many. There's too many to choose from.
Put it in perspective here. Put this in perspective.
We'll never forget that vaccine craziness. Absolutely insane.
It was a funny time.
Wasn't it? James Morrow, thank you so much for joining us.
Anytime. See ya.